Greetings YouTube, Dark Swordsman here, and I am back for more Elden Ring. And now that my game has actually fully installed itself, we can actually go ahead and, start doing stuff. I was a little bit suppressed last time because unfortunately I rather foolishly decided to try and start recording while the game was still installing. So it kind of backfired. Anyway, we're going to drop down here because we're going to go through a quick little tutorial section and take out the tutorial boss. And we're also going to be grabbing our first Sight of Grace, which technically I could have grabbed last episode actually, but in my defense I forgot it was there, quite frankly. Otherwise I would have grabbed it. So we're going to have a few soldiers to deal with. Nothing too tough, of course. Tutorials, go away. I'm probably going to be quite good at dodging, if I'm honest, considering I just played a lot of Bloodborne just before starting this walkthrough / let's play. Grab this. Grab these as well. Never know when they're going to come in handy, because you see in this game we can craft stuff as well, so it's always a good idea to keep a nice stock of supplies. So if it, oh god, we need to get behind this guy if we can. Got him. Okay, so now we're going to proceed up into the next bit. How on earth did I manage to lock onto something so far away? That's redonkulous. Enough out of him. Luckily, once we get through this bit, we won't have to worry about any more tutorials for the most part, except every now and again. Because I can honestly say the game pausing itself to show me a tutorial is a little bit irritating. He took a bit of a beating to go down. That's interesting. Now here we've got the Stake of Marika. Now these basically, if there is no grace site nearby and you happen to die, then you can spawn at these instead, or you can spawn at the one closest to you, I should say. And believe me, it does come in handy from time to time. Okay, time for our first boss fight. As you can see, he's relatively easy to take out. Oops. I completely screwed up my dodge then. There we go, he's down. And we only took one hit. That's just because I screwed up with my dodging. But hey, it happens. What can you do? Right. Let's continue forging through. Wrong way, that's the Stake of Marika. We want the other exit. Wow, so many bloodstains in here. That means a lot of people have had themselves annihilated by that guy. That's... wow. I did not expect that. Grab this emote for a... was it strength? Yeah, strength. And then from here we are going to make our way through these doors. From here we're going to head on up for our next grey site. That doorway there we're going to ignore for now because we need a stone sword key, so we're not going to worry too much about that for now. But with the golden seed that we started off with, we're going to go ahead and get a extra flask. I am just going to get rid of that because we don't need it, and it will just clog up our inventory. Going to get rid of you as well. There we go. Now I've got a shield to use. Just grab this as well, which is the finger severer and the tarnished fell finger. That's all tied to multiplayer. Okay, so now we'll head up on this lift. And wow, we are only 6 minutes in. I thought that was going to take slightly longer. Okay, well in that case, since we're only 6 minutes in, we'll grab this grey site here. And then oh, for God's sake, these damn tutorials, bugger off. We can talk to this lass here.
Oh yes, come to the lands. Of course you are unfortunate without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation. You are fated.
Yeah, so he's just giving us a little bit of information, nothing crucial. We'll grab this one as well. Now these are summoning pools. The summoning pools act slightly different to putting your sign down. The summoning pool, you can basically be summoned literally to anywhere, not just the area that you are in, and you can either set it to be areas that are close by, or you can choose to set it to areas that are basically everywhere, so including distance, you know, really far away. Okay, so from here we're going to head across, and we are going to go to, where is it? I need to get my bearings a moment. Yeah, that's where we want to go, that church over there. We need to keep our distance though, because there is a Twin Knight Sentinel over there. And I can tell you now, we are not ready to defeat him just yet. If we try to take him on right now, let's just say it's not going to be pretty. Okay, so here we are at the Church of... Get lost. The Church of Elia, I think that was pronounced. We get our first smithing stone. And from here we can strengthen equipment. Although right now we're not going to be doing any of that just yet. And we've got a merchant here as well that we can speak to. Now, some of the merchants I generally tend to kill to get their bells from, because you can give them to the merchant at the round table that we'll have access to later on, and by giving the bell to the merchant they will be able to give you all the equipment that the particular merchant had. Now these are also something else we're going to want to purchase at some point, is the cookbooks, because that will unlock new recipes for us. These ones here, the fell calling finger, that's what allows you to do multiplayer, so it will make you human so that you can summon people. The crafting kit is also another one that we'll want. We're going to grab that now.
Goodbye.
Oh, these bloody... Oh, I almost swore just then. Just managed to hold my tongue. Bloody tutorials. Okay, so if I come into my inventory here, as you can see, we've now got item crafting, and we can craft stuff with certain items. So right now we've only got a few things available to us, but as we pick up more of those cookbooks, more stuff will become available. Okay, so from here then, the next thing we're going to do to finish up with this episode is we're going to get our first map fragment, and then we are going to also get our mount as well. So from here we're going to head left, preferably with a bit of haste because I don't want the Twin Knight Sentinel spotting me. We will do away with him eventually, we just need to power ourselves up a little bit more, and I am going to be showing you guys a little trick to do that soon as well. Granted, it won't power us all the way up, but it will at least be a good start. So that's him dealt with. So these Erdleaf flowers, you want to collect them as well if you're wanting to be able to summon, because 2 of those will craft you one of the fell calling fingers needed to summon. Although not all of the summonings are linked to that, there are other summonings as well that require you to not be human, but we'll get into that a little bit later on. Dealt with. So if we keep heading this way, we'll come up on a campsite, and our first, well, I say our first grave site. There's a grave site just over there that we will need to rest at, but first things first, we're going to just clear out the campsite, otherwise all hell's going to break loose and we'll get our heads taken off. Now, to do that, we need to do it in a specific way, because there is a douchebag going up and down the path, and he has got a horn. If he blows said horn, he will basically summon every single blooming knight in the area. So the guy that we need to kill is not that guy. I'm going to backstab him and get rid of him as quickly as possible. The guy that we actually need is down there. He's on his way up. I'm going to lie in wait a minute, because if I try to go for him right now, by the time I get to him, he will blow that goddamn horn, and then we'll be in trouble because everything will come at us. Whereas if we manage to kill him without the horn being blown, we can pick everything off piece by piece at our own leisure. Okay, he's put his back to me, now's my chance. Alright, he's down. The guy that's at the bottom there, I suggest leaving until last because he's quite strong. So I do recommend picking everything else off first. Oops, wrong button. Grab this chest here for the great sword. What great sword was it again? I hit the button too fast. It was the Lord Swan's great sword. Not my preferred choice of weapon. The weapon that I actually prefer to use, we're going to go and get in the next episode. And we're also going to, well, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can bag yourself 100k of runes even, sorry, I've been playing too much Dark Souls, but yeah, and get yourself quite a few level ups right off the bat. So if we come to this little monument here and grab this, we get the map of Lingrave West. Now there'll be monuments like that one scattered around that will each have a different map fragment, and once you've collected them all, it will basically put together the entire map. Is such a pain. There we go, he's down. He's actually probably the toughest one out of all of them here. Once you've dealt with him, it's pretty much a walk in the park, essentially. So we're going to head down this way because there's one more chest to be had. So that's him dealt with. There we go. Okay. So we just hop up here and open this one. And we get the flail, which, if I'm not mistaken, let me just have a quick glance at that. Ah, it's got bleed on it, nice. I did not know that. There is actually another bleed weapon that we were going to go for, actually. So now I'm a bit curious as to which one will be which will be more effective. That's interesting. Get rid of you, and we'll go ahead and make our way down here as well for a secret chest. And we get the Ashes of War Storm Stomp. Now these ashes are the other summonings that I was telling you about earlier. Oh, don't you dare start emoting. And basically, if you can't find another player to summon or NPC, you can use those instead to even the odds in battle if you're struggling at any point. You come from? Ouch. God dang, relentless much. Let's give this dog a minute. Now in some areas also, if you can clear out all the enemies, it will restore your flasks as well. I can't remember if this is one of those areas or not, though. But yeah. Have I actually cleared everything out? I'm not sure. No, I haven't. There's still a numpty here with his spear. I'll try and get him before he can get his shield up. There we go. And then there's one more guy up here to get rid of. Shit! Oh, I don't believe that just happened. He literally would not stagger. That's really irritating. Okay, I'll be right back with you folks. Okay. So I got my runes back, I cleared out some of them, I've left the ones at the bottom now because I kind of feel like I don't need to deal with them. And we're going to go ahead and grab this grey site. And we'll rest at it. And this is where we are going to be interrupted by a mysterious woman. This mysterious woman is the one that's going to allow us to level up.
Traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina.
Her name is Melina.
I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
And yet we are going to accept.
Settle. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
And here we get the spectral seed whistle, which will allow us to summon our steed.
To traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Treat him with respect.
Don't think we can really do much in the way of leveling up right now.
Your thoughts,
We could get a few level
the
ups.
principles you would follow.
That'll do us for now. Alright, I think we'll end this episode here. And like I said, next episode I'm going to be showing you guys a quick little rune bagging, as it were. So we're going to be bagging ourselves. Well, actually, I don't know if we'll be bagging 100 kegs. We haven't got the equipment to get all of them, but like we'll still certainly be getting a hefty amount anyway, regardless. And I'm also going to be showing you guys which sword I go for and where it can be found. We'll be grabbing a few grave sites along the way as well. And if we've got time, I might just show you an early level grinding area as well. Although you do have to be careful using it. Now the sword that I will be using is not the one that I stick with, it's just my starting sword because it's quite easy to get. The second sword I go for is a little bit later on. But yeah. So anyway, we're going to wrap things up here, and like I said, we'll pick things up next time. So take care, folks. See you all soon. Bye bye for now.